Okay, everyone. So I wanted to talk to you all about college, university, and where I think education's going to go, and a little bit in in these next few years, actually. Um, so right now, you still have many college courses being online and stuff with you know, the of what's going on. I'm not going to say it. You know what's going on still at this time. I mean, yeah, but I don't think it's worth it to go to college, and unless you really know what you want to do, and just have a goal set and a specific skill set that you're going to acquire, it is really not worth it. Um I wish someone would have sat me down. I wish I could go back in time and tell myself that it's not worth it to go and even still just take a gap year. Even if I took that gap year, I mean, I think I would have been much better off, much more happier. I mean, I just don't do well on tests naturally, and I would have been much better learning from, someone where I wanted to go anyway, and just getting an idea of the job of what I wanted to do. And I thought it was IT at one time. I thought it was accounting, thought it was economics, thought it was actuarial science, which is, how to calculate car insurance. Yeah, very very boring. I'll say that. Um, but no, I mean, and it took me so long to figure this out that I wanted to do stuff with audiobooks and just edit audio and make and help people get their stuff on Amazon. And that's what I wanted to do. It I'm fortunate enough that I actually have paid off my debt. I'm very fortunate in that regard because I had my struggles. So in that area of my life, I have figured that out. So nothing in regards to that. Um, I'm still ironing out a few other things, but really, you know, if to anyone who thinks that college is still a good idea, honestly, I would say at the very least, and saying that you can find yourself there, or it's where you go to find yourself. Not necessarily, because you have so many kids walking in, you know, undecided or undeclared of what their major is going to be, and not a single clue. No one wants, and it's like they're not even sure of what they want to do. And at 18 years old, you know, you're still in high school. Some of you are still in high school, and you have to raise your hand to ask questions, and you have to ask permission to go to the bathroom. But in college, like in over the next few months, you could still, walk freely out the door to go to the bathroom or just leave the class. Um, in what world does that make any sense? Like that we're just bringing this up. It it doesn't make any sense. And to top it all off, I'll even add this: the NCAA. It you know s- I like I like college basketball. I like watching college sports and hockey, college baseball. It I don't think that we should be tying amateur sports to what should have been school. It's like I, I had a magazine article um back when I was a freshman a- and in USA hockey, and I was really incentivized to go, like but and then and there really was something in the back of my mind that said, um don't go there, don't go to Towson, you're better off going to at least a community college. And I didn't listen to that voice. I mean, had I listened to that voice in the back of my mind, I would have definitely, you know, I think I would have been happier, and I wouldn't have had to worry about debt. I could work part time at the sandwich shop, which I almost got a job at. It really could have been, you know, I'm saying this to anyone that's watching this, anyone in high school who wants to just come up and be something. I would say make sure you know what you want to do. If And I would still, at the very least, recommend you take a gap year and you go work and you go find something minimum. Because and and another thing, if you're 100% sure of what you want, make sure that you can get away debt free going into this. You save up your money. You don't spend it on candy, soda, or junk food. You are going to be responsible with it. So you don't have to stay in so you don't have to stay in a job that you hate, that to pay bills and to just to say that you did it, you know. I mean, no one wants that life, you know. Right now I'm working to better myself, and there are definitely some things that I'm not ready to discuss on camera, and that's natural. But the reason I'm making this video is to make sure that no one just that no one is going into this blind. Listen to me when I say this. If you have to go to college to go to the industry that you're in, make sure you can go to school debt free. Even if you're in like the nursing field or trying to be a doctor, you have got to find a way to do it. I mean, there are definitely ways to do it, to figure this out. I mean, I'd if I really wanted to be a doctor and had this information, I mean, I'd be driving people around and trying to work part time, and I get it. You have many hours that you have to fill that are need to be in the hospital. You need to be shadowing someone or something. But make sure that you can go to you don't pick the most expensive school. I mean, there's no reason to. And I mean, I know I know a few doctors. I mean, of course I'm a patient, but for most of the time. But I mean, I've come across many doctors in my life, and even when they were in their like 30s, they were still paying off medical debt. So just be very careful with this. And there are definitely plans. Dave Ramsey's got guides that can help you if you want to go into the medical field. And and yes, um, it's expensive, but I think it's going to be worth it. Um, Still, that you expensive. All right, it's going to be time consuming to go and try and earn that extra cash before you pay for medical school. I'd say earn up as much cash as you can, because you know debt is dumb, and it's not worth it. It's not worth it to be in hundreds of thousands of dollars of debt. And when you really get on the hospital floor, when you're assigned to work with patients, it's it's something. I mean, yeah, some people just wind up not liking it. So, and then you're in hundreds of thousands of dollars of debt, and it's not worth it. Ladies and gentlemen, there are definitely ways to achieve your dream without debt, or without going to college. Rather, I mean, sometimes you have to use some debt, and I would still advise of not going that route as best you can. And I get it. Sometimes, you know, you need to be in debt, or sometimes you need to take on some debt to take a risk. And I may be getting that soon. I mean, I'm willing to go there if it means I can yield some great reward. And you know, I mean, don't forget that you still need to sacrifice and put an effort into your life. Absolutely. I mean, just I mean, whether you're going to school or not, I mean, you have to put an effort as well. And it's okay if you don't figure it out right away in your young 20s or late teens. I didn't figure it out then, and I think, and right now, I just this is something that I want to do, work with audiobooks, make audiobooks, and teach people some guides of how to do it. And and that is what I want to do, and it is to build that brand as well. I guess, I'm trying to end this on a positive note. Um, but ladies and gentlemen, you can still achieve your dreams. And I don't care if you're in your late 20s and have debt, or in your early 20s, or in your early teens and have debt. Um, you can pay that off and you can achieve it. And I believe that I'm that is down as I've been, in my life. And I mean, you could look at my life and definitely say, "Oh man, this guy is screwed up." And yes, believe me, I have in more than one area. But it's but guess what? If I'm taking action right now, which I am, and doing the things I need to achieve my dreams, whether it's Facebook ads or um, buying Facebook ads or promoting my stuff, I'm gonna get somewhere. I really do believe that I'm gonna get somewhere, and and because I have found people that I want to spend time with, that I want to learn from, because some of them are the best of the best in their field, in their entrepreneurial field. But it's worth it. It's worth it to. It was worth it for me to spend the money to be in this group and learn from whoever I could. And of course, many different paths with people who have done great things. And I'm going to be one of those people. I'm going to be um, a millionaire with tens of millions of dollars, because, you know, I don't think this business is going to fail. I don't, because there are going to be new ways to learn, and you can be one of those people who teaches your skill set, your knowledge, and changes the world, because I've seen it many times, and I'm going to be the next example. And I'm going to win, because that's what winners do. They win every day. Okay, you know, okay, not every day, but even after they get defeated, they find a way to win. And through all the hurdles, they succeed, and they change lives. They change their own life. They change the lives around them, and they create peace and prosperity within themselves. I guess that's all I have to say. If you liked this video, hit the like button, smash the like button, um, subscribe to the channel, share this, comment down below, all that jazz, and I will see you in the next video. Until the next one, stay safe, stay great, and I'll talk to you then.